What do you think of the obstacle course?
It's gonna be a lot about the execution. It's really gonna be like you really have to be focused on every obstacle, and I think the best time is gonna be time that don't mess up anything and be a little fast, because I think it's not the course that you can actually properly sprint. So it's gonna be who makes least mistakes.
Did you pick your weight?
I picked my weight.
Are you happy about that lifting or?
Do you know what? It's very much like weightlifting, right? Like you've got to be prepared for anything. Like you could be waiting 2 minutes, you could be waiting 12 minutes. Like you know you're going to play the game, you just got to be prepared for it. And I think I've got enough experience with feeling how that feels, so it should be okay. Do you know what I mean?
You are a firefighter in France, no?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Did you do something like this before?
Yeah, like the same as last year. Last year I did a good Burj Khalifa. I did a good thing, but this year I think I'm gonna do the same.
What was your first start on the obstacle?
My honest opinion, no, I think it was really cool because I never do anything like that in training. But I was hoping for like really long and hard endurance workout with some obstacles in between. We had a TV show in Norway. We saw one guy being here and doing a awful workout. I was hoping for something like that. So a bit disappointed that the time cap is 7 minutes. There's no room for error, so we have to be really like focused. But that's cool.
How we doing?
Yeah, very good. It's early in the morning. Woke up at 5:50, but I had like 9 hours of sleep. Did not expect that. So yeah, I'm happy to be here.
What do you think of this this first workout with the obstacles?
We never did something like this, so you can't compare yourself with other athletes, and you can't say how good you will be like in a 7-minute skill test or like obstacle course race. So yeah, it's basically just like go in and expect nothing, try to go for every obstacle as good as possible. But yeah, it's not like you know a 5K time, you know your 1M strength numbers and stuff. But it's like yeah, you don't know if you're gonna finish in 3 minutes and 5 minutes or better than Luca. So yeah, just a completely new experience.
Any strategy with Phil for this one?
Strategy with Phil, he said just don't go mental, just stay calm. Just play good, don't try to win.
Like you will see, it's a lot of fun. But watching, you know, for them, I don't know much.
So you think the hardest thing for them is going to be this barrier wheel?
Definitely. But also after barrier wheel, they will struggle on other obstacles. Let's say traverse rope or swing. Even it looks easy to do it. But after all of this, it's very hard. And even for the fittest athletes, it was pretty hard.
So what do you think the time frame is for the athlete?
Because they don't do very often. Usually it should be under 4 minutes. For people who practice this on a weekly basis, like say 1 time, 2 times per week. But for athletes that they are not doing much obstacles, let's say under 5 minutes, 4:30, it's very good. Under 4, it's perfect, to be honest. But will be struggle definitely, especially with 4 arms.
Most of it in your wheelhouse?
It's stuff I've seen before. Did a fair share of obstacle courses back in the day, so I don't hate obstacle course.
Have you done most of like what's on there before?
I've done this course before a couple years ago, or
did you?
One of the times I was in Dubai previously. So yeah.
What was your time?
9 or something. But we did as a team, so we had to wait for the squad. I'm hoping I can go a little faster than that today.
Yeah. Nice. Did you sleep well?
Yeah, slept great actually. It's the best I've slept in weeks.
Ready for the day?
I think so.
Nice.
What's up everybody, I'm Derek Forrest here at the Dubai Fitness Championships, and every year we do something super Dubai centric. 2 years ago we were at Ski Dubai. Last year athletes went up Burj Khalifa. This year they're here at the obstacle course. It's the home of the UAE SWAT Challenge. Now they have multiple special forces who go through this course several times throughout the week, and the athletes will go through 18 different obstacles today. The women will start, they will be followed up by the men, and they'll be separated by 2 minutes apart, and it should be fairly interesting. And of course, anything goes here in Dubai, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Great job on your time.
Thank you.
Are you happy about what you did?
Yes, it was really fun. It was like
playground feeling, just like climbing around, and yes, I really enjoyed it.
Were you surprised by any of the obstacles?
I don't think so. I was really scared with the rope where you have to start and then land on the same thing, but it was much easier than what I thought. Maybe the hardest one was because I'm shorter, the jump, you know, like from one thing to another.
Yeah.
But the others, they were, you just had to keep calm, but still go, like don't go too slow,
yeah,
and not too hot neither.
Yeah. Nice.
Thank you.
Good job.
That was fun.
Different.
Different. I felt like it was like, for me, like power outputty.
Oh wow. They said it was called obstacle course endurance.
Yeah.
You feel an element of endurance?
For sure, yeah. Yeah, your grip goes and you just start to breathe heavy. You have to kind of breathe throughout, but it felt good.
All right, event number 1, DFC 2023. We got the SWAT obstacle course in the books. And it paid off to go early, actually, on the women's side. Claudia Gluck was second out the gate, and she had the fastest time, 5:30. It ended up being a top 10 time even against the men. Shahad Boudebs from the UAE, very good in the gymnastics and some experience on police courses in her history, with one of the top times as well. I think 6 total women were underneath 6 minutes, but no one was ultimately able to chase down Claudia Gluck, so she'll take the win on event number 1 on the women's side. Men's side of things, Branislav Lenkovic got first out the gates, and he had a time that stood up for a long time of 5:23. There were a few times in 5:29, a lot of times around 5:40. But later on in the competition, some big name athletes came through, including Chandler Smith, who had a time of 5:04, flexing his muscles from the Army experience that he's had on obstacle courses all around the world. But in the end, it was the big Russian with a big yell as he came across the finish line in 4:34, 30 seconds faster than anyone else. And the favorite to win this competition is out front on event 1.
What was an element that surprised you in a good way and another one that surprised you in a bad way?
In a good way was that barrel, like the rolling monkey bars. I thought that was going to be way worse.
Yeah.
That was fine. And then a bad way was just like blanking out. Like I got to the top of a few platforms and then I was like, where do I go?
Yeah.
Then I had to look for like direction, which, I mean, looking at the course, it's obvious, but when you're in it, you're like,
yeah.
Do I fireman pull down? Do I go up to the top ledge? Like, I don't know.
Did you perform how you expected, or?
Not really. I would have liked to do a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel it was an endurance workout, or?
Not at all. No.
Wasn't at all, huh?
My heart rate was not
yeah.
high at all.
Yeah.
It was just more, it felt like more of a skills technique
yeah.
kind of a workout.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Hey. Hello.
Any thoughts on the format of this event?
I wish it was more than one lift.
Yeah.
But it means you've got to, you know, make your statement and just hit it. So that's cool.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. Yeah, body feels fine.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to get today done with and then get to the WODs.
Yeah.
The second event of the day brings us to the Dubai Police Academy, where we've got a good old-fashioned weightlifting competition with a little bit of a twist. The men and the women will have a snatch and a clean and jerk, but the thing is, they had to declare their weight last night. They can change their mind today, but they're only lifting one time. That's with the snatch and with the clean and jerk. Here's the catch. You get one opportunity, 3 attempts with that weight. 9 points if you get it on the first attempt, 6 points if you get it on the second attempt, and 3 points if you get it on the third attempt. If you fail all 3, you walk away with 0 points and you can't change your weights.
2, day 1, Dubai Fitness Championships 2023. Done and dusted. We had the Olympic total, but a little different format on this one, and really putting pressure on the athletes for execution. The men and women lifted at the same time, and we saw the big lifters show up in big ways. On the men's side, little gentleman's agreement between Griffin Raleigh and Branislav Lenkovic. Both of them banked 135 for the snatch, 165 for the clean and jerk for a 300-pound total. They'll split the points and the money, both taking an event win. On the women's side, it came down to 1 kilo. Karen Frey, 200 kilos, and Mia Hesketh, 199 kilos, and that'll be the difference between first and second. Both of them with very heavy lifts. Karen Frey needed a second attempt on the clean and jerk, but was able to get it done and take the win after a good event this morning. She's going to be sitting pretty as the favorite coming in at the end of day 1. Points going to be all over the place on the men's side. Roman Krennikov and Ricky Garard trading some blows here on the lifting event, but Roman's event win this morning should keep him right near the top of the leaderboard after one day in Dubai.